This is poetically written. Piece entitled Nature's Sound. Birds fly. Just like the skies that gives us nights, we try to compromise those entities which are certain to happen as if we foresee into the light. And taken for granted is bestowed and owed to a never up forgiveness. Implications and ramifications sends our transgressions into a quick list. And the whole point is missed because this too is taken for granted. As you read this, ponder in your mind to find the real topic of you when the topic of you is about you and I. And about how our lifestyles runs 100 miles per hour, leaving us no standstill reflection to embrace the power and abilities to stop and smell the petals on rose trees. We look for destinations and making a brain freeze in comfort. Wind is constant. As constant as the consistency of our heartbeat, mums. When was the last time you heard the tapping of your thumbs together? How many times did you turn the volume up to distort the weather and not appreciate the sound? These lifetimes sometimes parfait in whipped creams, leaves us in vivid dreams, only in technologies that traps us in bounds. And the appreciation comes in hooks. The guidance comes from the top 10 reasons in books. We stay stuck on dreaming even when we're shook. Our love for consuming are now taught by cooks on a tube. Commercialized and ostracized, we keep ourselves lubed to follow the in crowd and foolishly permitting ourselves to think it's for self, quietly playing it down. When was the last time have you counted the smiles you made? Have you ever sat under a tree in shade? We can't now because our lifestyles won't let our rectums contort the outfit we paid for, and it will only cause the pain more to strain and bend. So the high definition and surround sound volumes is turned up again to get a virtual reflection. We lay still, just like a notification of an unpaid bill, and the field squirmishly builds into our minds, stumps in the headaches of the blood that fills our veins. That's when we appreciate nature's sound. When it causes pain. When it causes pain. That's when we hear the rain. That's when we love the brisk of a cold embrace. These lifestyles we live are pushing the new to the old so rapidly. For me to stop and smell the roses will only cause a snare, confuse the eyes to laugh at me. I would probably become a YouTube or made a mockery of the gist if I stood outside and impaled myself in the wetness of a mist. I might get handcuffed for that insanity. Yet our lifestyles lets us fold mirrors hours after hour for our vanity. And that's not the real beauty to me. It's the surroundings. Nature looks into unpaid phonies. That's where we can smell, touch, taste, feel, all in which are in contestment. All that are in real.